he had a good feel for it. I think he threw a bunch of sliders the other night as well. And then Bobby, that's a unique arm angle for somebody you've never seen before. So to hang in there, that guy has big strikeout numbers, and for Bobby to put a good swing on it like that, that's huge for us. Clearly, we needed the win, and for the guys to battle all the way back, that was really impressive.
Cowboys, Eagles.
The touchbacks now come out to the 35-yard
Unsportsmanlike
line.
conduct. Defense number 98. Number 98's defense actions has disqualified him from the game.
Whoa.
15.
Oh, you got to give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
The motion man is Jahan Dotson. Third and goal. Hurts has time. Takes off. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And Prescott gives to Williams inside for the touchdown. 2 drives, 2 Javonte Williams 1-yard touchdown runs, and Dallas leads 13-7. Second and goal. Hurts again the tie. Now Chase. Now taken off to the pylon. Got there. Jalen Hurts for the second time tonight. And they run Barkley inside. Saquon touchdown. Philadelphia on top. Hurts looking to take off. Hurts has the first down.
Good luck the rest of it. Watch out, guys.
Coaches exchange greetings. We'll see each other week 12 in Arlington. But win 1 of the season.
Chiefs.
Yeah, no, I know the league has spent time on the field, so field conditions was a question. I know that the league has spent time working on that. They were aware of it last year. And so I think it'll be ripping and ready to go. But you know what? Whatever it is, both teams are playing on it, and we roll.
I think Coach Reed and all the coaches do a great job of kind of planning that stuff out. And so we got the game plan in before we headed this way, and now we're just kind of fine-tuning things. And so we've had a plan for this all summer long, and now we're just ready to play football again.
Travis, what was last night like at the airport?
Oh man, it was crazy. It was a lot of fun seeing all the fans there, and
he had that one coming for telling everybody I didn't know where Brazil was on the map. It's an exciting time. You get to hang out around the guys and the team, and this is something that we'll all remember. So you're just kind of in the moment and excited to play some football tomorrow, but just enjoying the process of, experiencing new things with the guys.
Let's see what Jesse Minter, the defensive coordinator, the young mind on that defense coordinator, comes up with on this big play. It's Mahomes. Mahomes with the fake toss. He was able to make that move to juke and fake Troy Dye and pick up the first down. You were talking this week about how good he is at this.
I said he gets everybody on this. Go ahead and play this as he runs out, because you're going to see Troy Dye right.
Mahomes gets the snap, fakes the handoff. Deep drop, got a lot of time this time, and he's going deep. Got a man open inside the 10 at the goal line. Flag down, touchdown. Xavier Worthy blew behind the defense. A perfect throw from Mahomes. 54 yards, and Kansas City's on the board for the first time today.
Good morning, Kansas City. This is New Day with SSJ on Sports Radio 810 WHB. It's a Freaky Friday, Football Friday, Red Friday. September 5th, 2025. Stephen St. John, Jake Gutierrez, Deebs, pretty soon we're going to have Stan Weber in studio to talk football. We're going to call Gary Pinkel just after 7 o'clock. Jeff Penner will give us the weekend forecast. We'll have our New Day Blitz previewing the weekend in college football, including the border war between Missouri and Kansas. Gabe DeArmond from PowerMizzou.com. Matt Walters, who patrols the K-State sidelines, and John Kirby from Jayhawk Slant. Pete Sweeney, who covers the Chiefs for the Kansas City Star. He'll be with us around 8:30. And then Chiefs Hall of Famer Tim Grunhard in studio in the 9 o'clock hour. Football, 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 football.
A former Chiefs player is actually the head coach there,
Tim Grunhard,
known as Grunny.
Are you ready for some football? Are you?
Are you ready for some football?
Bo Cephas is ready. I'm ready. Are you? What was that line we had from Gary Lezak? I'm ready for some heat. Are you?
Yes. Let's see.
That's how I feel. I'm ready for some heat. Not in the weather, on the football field.
I'm ready for some heat. Are you?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Bring the heat.
Bring on that heat.
I'm ready for it.
I'm good with it.
Born ready.
You were born ready?
Yeah.
Damn.
Walked out. Walked out. Full head of hair.
All right. And you could kick off your football weekend with me today from 11 until 1 at Serve. More information, go to servefun.com, SERVFUN, because I'm all about having fun. 9051 Metcalf in OP, 11 until 1. Come out there, have lunch. We've got some good food out there. Take off work early. Just come out there and start celebrating. Come out to Serve and see me from 11 to 1 and pull what we call the Napucati and have the old liquid lunch. Buzz. Let's do it. And then Uber, please. Thank you. Be responsible. Act right. But, man, that'd be fun. Come out and see me and hang out at Serve. That'll be a blast.
That is awesome.
Right by Jake's house. Maybe come out with me and hang out at Jake's house, too. I would, but as soon as I leave Serve at 1 o'clock, I got to go.
Hitting the road.
I'm hitting the road.
Hitting the road, Jack.
And they're going to have a great atmosphere to watch the game. I'm kicking off the game day festivities, kickoff party 11 to 1 at Serve. And then they're going to have the KC Drumline during pregame, KC Chiefs DJ Spencer Davis starting at 4, local KC vendors on site early to showcase KC spirit, massive 35-foot screen outside to watch the game day food and drink specials, all good in that hood. Let's go.
They got yard games. They got bags you can play.
Stop by and see me from 11 until 1. You know what? I need it. Get my mind right. As like Jake said, as soon as 1 o'clock hits, thankfully the girls have a half day. We're gonna roll to. I'm gonna roll out to the Northland.
Good job, St. Pius.
Change my clothes. Yeah, nice job,
half
St.
day
Pius.
on
You get
Chiefs.
it.
That's
they get it.
That's smart.
They know. Well, because their football team's going to Texas.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they're playing tomorrow. So a bunch of the kids are going to Texas.
Right?
Yep, Frisco, Texas, against Little Rock Catholic. And so anyway, it's afternoon game, Saturday afternoon.
Go
Crazy.
Pius.
And so get home and then go to Columbia. Get there by 5 and go eat at the best restaurant in Columbia, Murray's. That's my spot. Have dinner with my good friend Mark and the Pinkles. I'll see my friend Gary. Isn't that nice? Aren't you happy for me?
Yeah, that's great.
Have a steak.
Have a steak with Coach Pinkle.
And then we're all going to get together and watch the Chiefs game tonight.
That'll be phenomenal.
And they're going to, in Columbia, I've not watched a Chiefs game. You'll hear me yell Nick Bolton repeatedly. So that's a lot of fun for everyone involved. And then we're going to get some sleep, hopefully, get up, and head over to the game between Mizzou and Kansas. So if you're a football fan, and look, if you're a Chiefs fan and a Mizzou fan, you got to be locked in. If you're a Chiefs fan and a Kansas fan, you got to be locked in. I mean, the next 24 hours is like, well, starting at 2:30. The next 24 hours, because right now the next 24 hours it end at 6:17 a.m. and we're coming up short there, you know.
Next day and a half.
Yeah, get that to 2:30. The next 24 hours would be awesome. You'll have in a 24-hour span the Chiefs kicking off the season in Brazil against the Chargers, and then Mizzou and Kansas and the border war for the first time since 2011. Wow.
It's here.
And look,
you know how long we've been waiting for this
if you're a K-State fan, you're locked in because you got Chiefs, and if you're a K-State and Chiefs fan, you got Chiefs, and then you got Army. You got a battle Army. You know?
Yeah. It's a big
and
game
you got to have your mind right to battle Army. All right? Ask all these other countries around the world. All right? You don't mess around with Army. Okay? Several of these countries have taken Army lightly.
Ask Germany about that.
Wow. Wasn't really good at going to specifics on any countries, but my point was there's a lot of countries that took Army lightly and looked at the schedules and, we got Army. And then Army literally blows them out. So that's enough of the comparisons. Please stop.
I just finished the HBO series, The Pacific.
Okay. Yeah.
Short, brief, John Barenthal's in it.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
There it is.
So is Remy Malek.
Yeah. Oh, he's great.
Yeah.
Love him.
It's a good show. Anyways, I digress. You mentioned
So K-State, you've got a big weekend as well. And then if you're a fan of another school, I don't know what to tell you. Whatever. Okay, great. Go. Have fun. But I'm locked in. And on top of that, but I feel like we've said this several times, so I hesitate to say it, but I'll say it anyway. It what felt like a must-win last night for the Royals. I'm just gonna be honest with you, okay? My tolerance is very low for the Royals and how they've been playing. Okay? And their tomfoolery. And so when it started off 3-0, I was ready just to say, you know what? I'm not even gonna put myself through this. I don't need this. I've got a wonderful lineup of football ahead of me. I don't need this aggravation.
Okay, well, good night.
No, Cameron, why are you doing this to me? Don't do this. Don't do this. Gave up 3 runs in the first, but then that was it. Got through 5 innings. It was locked down, locked in. Gave up the 3 runs, and then didn't give up another run through 5. And as your Matt Gutierrez said, Bolin with 2 scoreless innings, Urseg with a scoreless inning, and Estevez with another save. Save number 37. Bullpen was lights out. There you go. 4 innings, he only gave up 1 hit, 1 walk, and struck out 6. There you go. Bolin, Urseg, Estevez. And to date, what was the most important game of the year because they needed that. I couldn't say with a straight face today, yeah, I think the Royals still might make the playoffs after getting swept at home by the Angels. Now, it was bad enough they lost 2 out of 3. But you know what? Seattle was off last night, and so they gained ground. And how about this? This is the funny thing to say. They lost 2 out of 3 to the Angels and gained ground. Because Seattle didn't win in that span of time, and the Royals did. And so there you have it. The Royals are they got us to football season. We start football season, and the Royals are only 2 games out of a wild card.
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right? So don't give up hope. Seattle's got the spot right now. The Rangers are a game and a half back, and the Royals and the Rays are 2 back. Let's go.
How about those Royals, huh?
Let's get it done. So you can keep your eyes on that prize, too. That's very good. And the way they did it last night was absolutely wonderful. Remember when they couldn't hit a home run?
Thank you, my friend.
Now they're just hitting bombs.
Thank you, my friend.
Salvi, Bobby, Vinny, Adam. That kind of didn't. You know. Salvi, Bobby, Vinny, Adam. Okay. Thank you. He hit one, too. He just didn't go with the, Salvi, Bobby, Vinny, Adam. So, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it from you. But the dramatics were from Salvi in the 7th because the Royals were down 3-2. So he ties it in the 7th. And then Bobby hits the go-ahead home run in the 8th. And then Estevez nails it down. Royals win. All right. Yes. And now they host the Twins this weekend. And so if you're a Kansas City sports fan, you wake up and think, Bobby Witt Jr. hit a game-winning home run last night. As you see me drinking from my Bobby Witt Jr. cup. Filled with what, Jake?
Hopefully some good hydrogen water.
My water's right here in the jug.
Okay.
So then what another get?
Put some Dr. Pepper in
Nope,
Dr. Pepper?
Deebs knows.
Deebs knows.
I offered some to Deebs yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The tea. Oh, yeah.
Some coconut tea.
The tea.
Coconut tea.
Delicious.
You know what? Look at me.
Look at that cup.
Delicious. Look at that cup. You like that?
That's a good-looking cup.
Look at this on the other side. In action.
Zoom in on that for the streamers.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like that cup.
And you know what? To my credit, I had it yesterday too. After he had the misplay that made it cost the game, I still drank from that cup. And today I do the same. After he hits the game-winning home run. Bobby Witt Jr., thank you. Chiefs. All I can say is super excited. Can't wait to watch the Josh Simmons era begin at left tackle. Hopefully, we'll see more of the Kingsley Suamataia we saw in that exhibition game against the Bears. I know that Rashee Rice isn't available, but it's still going to be exciting to see Xavier Worthy on the field with a healthy Hollywood Brown. Let's see what Tyquan Thornton can bring to the table, Juju Smith-Schuster looked good in camp, so I still like the assortment of weapons there. There's nothing wrong with that. Travis Kelce, re-energized, refocused, perhaps in his last year. I think you're going to like what they get out of the tight end room. That's a deep tight end room, by the way. Between Travis Kelce and Noah Gray, Jared Wiley, and Bob Tunyon. Seriously, that's nice.
Oh, man, it was crazy. It was a lot of fun seeing all the fans there.
Always a joy to watch Chris Jones and Nick Bolton and Trent McDuffie. I think it's going to be also, some players that we know they're good. We feel like they're good, but perhaps ready to take that next step. Jaden Hicks is one of them, I think. When I talked to Justin Reed in the offseason when he was on the show, he raved about Jaden Hicks and the type of player that he thinks he can become this year. Because when Justin Reed was here, he kind of took Jaden Hicks under his wing and mentored him. And he raved about him on and off the air. So I'm excited to see him. Really excited. And look, you got players like Trey Smith and George Karlaftis who have brand new deals that'll keep them with the Chiefs in Kansas City for years to come. Another guy I think that is going to, that maybe is, he's a veteran, but flying under the radar a little bit on the defense, Charles Omenihu is healthy and ready to go. And that hasn't always been the case when he's been in Kansas City. He's dealt with suspensions. He's dealt with injuries. I feel like he's ready to start the season fast. And he might have a couple of big moments tonight. It'll be awesome to look at these rookies besides Josh Simmons. I know we don't get a chance to see Jalen Royals because he's dealing with that knee tendonitis, but that'll happen soon enough. But how will they use Brashard Smith? He was fun to watch up in camp, catching the ball out of the backfield, showing that burst of speed. You saw it in some of the preseason games. How's Andy Reid going to utilize that toy? Is he going to utilize that toy? Is he going to play with all of his toys under the tree tonight? There's so many. What can Omar Norman Lott do? I feel like the expectations have fallen off just a little bit from him from draft day. But they brought him in to try to help replace Treshaun Turk Wharton. That's a lot, because Turk was real good last year. But can he offer a pass rush? Everybody, Jake, and I think that you are going to love this guy. After watching him up in camp when I was up there and watching him practice and do all the little things behind the scenes that people don't get a chance to see, that aren't privy to practice like we are in the media. We're lucky to see all this stuff. And people that I've talked to, I think you are going to fall in love with Ashton Gelati.
I'm rooting for him.
And his motor and the way he plays,
Yeah.
and his hair.
And his hair.
A lot of hair. I know you like that. A lot of hair out of the helmet. High motor, intensity, getting after it. I think we're going to like watching him. Noah Williams in the secondary. Look, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. I believe the Chiefs will win. Hope the Chiefs will win. But, it's the NFL. Anything can happen. Even the Cowboys can cover, just like Jay told you they would yesterday. But let's do it. Let's go. Chiefs, game day, Red Friday. Come out and celebrate with me at Serve today, just off 90th and Metcalf from 11 until 1. We'll get your game day started right. Stan Weber's up next. Gary Pinkel, Jeff Penner, Gabe DeArmond, Matt Walters, John Kirby, Pete Sweeney, Tim Grunhard. All that and more between now and 10 o'clock right here on Sports Radio 810 WHB. Let's go. Week 1 starts now. Game on, baby. Every touchdown brings you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. It's first touchdown fireworks, anytime TD rushes, and live bets that ride every momentum shift. Every play is your next shot to win. And the Chiefs, what are the Chiefs' favorite now? Was it 3 or 3.5, Jake? Last time I checked, it was 3.5.
3 right now as we sit on DraftKings. It's 3, and the over/under has moved up a point. It's 46.5 now.
Both lines have moved. Hey, lines and odds subject to change, so see what you want to do with that tonight for Chiefs and Chargers. New customers, this one's for you. Bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, grab over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Your season starts now. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code 810WHB. That's code 810WHB to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first bet of $5 or more. Plus, over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus, Kansas only. Eligibility restrictions apply on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issue and see sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
I'm super excited for these guys to have the opportunity to go out there and accept the challenge. You know, Josh has had a great camp and he's had a great offseason. He had a great college career, and now he gets the next challenge of playing in the NFL, and I think he's ready for it. And so I think throughout the whole offensive line, they've taken it personal and want to showcase who they truly are. We got a lot of great players up there, and I think they're ready for the challenge.
Unbelievable. Stan Weber walks in here and spits in the direction of Jake Gutierrez before the segment even starts. Wow. I can't believe it, Stan. Why would you do that?
You gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing.
You know, I do spit like once every 5 or 10 years,
Right.
but I do it on the ground just to bait the other person to come toward
Right.
me and make the big mistake.
Oh, they during the lightning delay, they were breaking that down like the Zapruder film. They showed Dak Prescott spitting on the ground, and then Jalen Carter coming and spitting on him, and
Yeah, if people didn't see it, Carter was way over past the line of scrimmage, so don't act like Dak. Dak was near the huddle or in the huddle. Carter's a thug. He's always been. That's what he was at Georgia, and he showed his colors, and that's going to really help the Chiefs because there's a good chance he may get suspended for the next game.
Well,
against the Kansas City Chiefs, because this is a big deal. They hit hard on someone spitting. You can use the F-bomb out in the field if it doesn't hit the mics too much, but don't spit on someone else.
Well, especially with the new emphasis, right? They made a giant notice to everybody that they're emphasizing sportsmanship because of how many taunting penalties they had last year.
And honestly, I maybe not, but I probably wouldn't have gone with the Eagles to cover had I known Jalen Carter would spit his way out of the game before it even started. Do you have his heartfelt apology? Here's Jalen Carter after the game that he didn't play in because he spit on Dak Prescott before a play was even run. Let's hear from Jalen Carter apologizing after the game.
Hey, Jalen, could you explain what happened from your vantage point?
You know, it was a mistake that happened on my side, and it just won't happen again. I feel bad for just my teammates and the fans out there. I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it for my family also. But the fans, they show the most love. You heard them out there today. Just not being able to start the game, even finish the game, just fucked me up. But we'll get it better. It won't happen again.
Yeah, can we make that room? Hey, let's give him a little bit of room.
There's some footage later that showed that Dak may have done something first. Do you feel like he precipitated it? A little bit of room.
No, I don't try to do nothing out of the ordinary. Anything that I feel like I have done something back is provoked. But if there's something out there, y'all see it, we'll go off that. Yes.
So there's Jalen Carter. Hopefully that clears that up for everybody.
Well, the one positive is that he was still in the locker room and available for interviews when he was taken off the field so early. A lot of guys would have. I mean, he's fully dressed. I mean, he isn't in his football uniform anymore. That was hours and hours. Plus, there's a lightning delay. He could have easily just said, "I'm going to head on home," and
he said he was wrong.
Settle in, or go upstairs to the Eagles area where maybe there's offices or something. But for him to be down there, I'm a little surprised.
And also, he had the opening there to try to blame Dak Prescott. Because the reporter asked a question, Dak went first. Do you think he precipitated anything? No, so that was the right thing to do. Now we'll see if he's. Me personally, this is me suspending for the Chiefs game. That's just how I.
One
view
game
it.
suspension would be about right, wouldn't it? A good reaction.
There's got to be a lesson to be learned here, and I think you make him sit and watch Eagles Chiefs. That's all. Don't even let him get on the plane.
Yep,
really.
that may happen.
Well, I think it should.
And they could send out a big message because everybody, that's one of the highest rated shows all year until you get to the playoffs and the Super Bowl opening day on Thursday night like that. And people were just getting settled in. They hadn't lost interest in the game when it was the opening kickoff. And then it got a delay, and he goes over and spits on, not in the face, but spits on the opposing quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Cowboys covered. Pissed me off, but whatever. Were you enthused by what you saw from Dallas last night?
I predicted Dallas would win, so it's a loss. Dallas is not intimidated by Philadelphia. Should have won.
Jake said they'd cover, so Jake made some money last night.
Well, Jake's smart about that.
But I utilized my no-sweat bet with DraftKings,
That's right.
so I woke up and I get another chance to lose.
That's right.
So
$10, buddy.
Everybody.
I did the same thing. Smart. Got to take
I
care
should have
of
talked
those
to you first, Stan.
bonuses.
I thought the Eagles were going to roll. They didn't roll.
No.
Again, I didn't know.
Too many
I
points.
didn't know if one of their stars would remove himself from the game immediately. So that was information that was not privy to me.
Yeah, I mean, that's worth noting, and you don't want to play against them, but that didn't matter. I mean, the Cowboys are good, ready, and the difference between the Cowboys and the Chiefs is so obvious that when you watch the Chiefs tonight and it gets into critical game time, do you expect the best one or two, the highest one or two paid players to fold under the pressure?
They're going to be at their best when the pressure is the most.
CeeDee Lamb's the best player for the Cowboys. He lost the game individually. Like, congratulations. You lost the game for your team at Philadelphia. And guess what? He didn't do anything in preseason, and he's got all the money. And last year he started wearing different color shoes than the team colors. When you get that kind of mindset, you got problems. Get out there and play, do your work, get ready, and he does not do it. Dak Prescott, love him. I mean, that guy's a warrior. Does everything he can with all the dysfunction around him. But under pressure, didn't he throw the ball right to the Eagles? Should have been an interception. Ball game.
Yeah.
Now, he made some great throws, but the tight end, Ferguson, in the end zone, has an easy touchdown catch. 2 plays before, he had a ball. If he would have just jumped up in the air, the linebacker would have hit him in the chest, and they just said pass interference, which is one of the worst calls ever. The Cowboys just don't know how to make the play under pressure, and I'll tell you what, Jalen Hurts, what a warrior. He doesn't play like that every game. I watched the Eagles, and I talked about this last year at the Super Bowl and 2 years before. He is the giant variable. When he plays his best game, oh my gosh, is he in the discussion of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. But he doesn't always play that way. There are many a game where he will start to scramble and just slide and say, well, 4-yard loss, I'm not going to go any further. Last night he was a warrior. He thought it was still the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. The runs that he made were outrageously good, and the best play of the game was third, and they scored on the first 3 possessions, touchdowns. And you say, oh, Dallas couldn't stop them. I'm okay with that. Dallas defense stinks. There's hardly even a good player on Dallas's defense. But it's 3rd and 17, and he strikes a ball for 50 yards, perfectly thrown, on time with a defender in the area, and they keep the drive alive. That was the biggest play of the game other than CeeDee Lamb dropping footballs all over the place.
And Jalen Hurts is a stud.
Oh,
he's underrated.
Way underrated. And you just don't know which version you're going to get of him. I mean, last night, the scrambles he made, the physicality he ran with, the critical moments where he runs in for a 3rd down touchdown, 3rd down runs. I mean, it was amazing how well he played.
And this probably, I'm sure people don't care about this, but I've had the opportunity to interview a lot of different players in my career. One of the nicest, most genuine guys that I've ever had a chance to talk to and interview and watch the interviews when he was here in Kansas City for the 101 Awards. I mean, what a cool guy, And you could tell when guys, want to talk or engage or listen to you or actually having a conversation with you. He was great, and watched him deal with some kids and some other people. Really, then you see him like, I'm a fan of that guy. I like that guy. I didn't like him playing against the Chiefs, but I love the way he plays football. He's double tough.
Well, the 2 games that he
tough.
The 2 games he played against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, other than Nick Bolton scooping that fumble after he dropped it, he's had one bad play. He had like one bad play in 2 Super Bowls, and yet he doesn't get mentioned with the best quarterbacks. When you name the 3 or 4 right off the top of your head, he doesn't get into the conversation. But I will say, part of that is because he doesn't play flawlessly every week. Sometimes he's just a little off. He runs and then just says, oh, that's it. We'll punt, throw the ball out of bounds. But the Super Bowl version is elite and in the discussion of the top quarterbacks in the NFL right after Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs fans who don't follow it very much have seen it now. 2 Super Bowls against the Chiefs, he was unbelievable. And then last night he wins the game. He and CeeDee Lamb combined for a big victory for Philadelphia.
Wow.
What's it like when your best player and the guy you rely on is the one that costs you the game? That's where it's the worst to be a fan, right? I mean, if Patrick Mahomes had a great game, but he threw 2 interceptions right at the end and loses to the Chargers, you wake up tomorrow and go, man, I'm so glad we have Patrick Mahomes. He's the reason why we're so great. Oh, he didn't perform last night in one of the 17 games. That doesn't happen as a Chiefs fan.
No, it doesn't. You know what, though? It's interesting you say that because I've been going through the Bobby Witt Jr. experience. Yesterday, I was sad, and I had this cup here in support of Bobby Witt Jr. because he didn't make that play, and he got in front of the microphone, said, I lost the game for us. I didn't make the play I was supposed to make. The next night, he comes back in the 8th inning and hits a game-winning home run. That's a stud right there.
Yes.
Bounced back and made up for it. It's different than football, obviously, but it's funny you're talking about that because
mid-season when we were talking about the trade deadline and all that, what did I say? We need a better Bobby Witt, and I believe Salvador Perez would come back. And how about that dude?
2 games out.
Cranking a home run.
Yeah. He tied it, and Bobby took the lead.
Like a golf swing.
Yeah.
Man, it was amazing.
4 solo home runs. Vinny, Salvi, Bobby, Adam.
Thank you, my friend.
Welcome to baseball, where the first 2 games of the series, the Royals should have won, and then a homer at the wrong time with the wrong number of runners on base to go from, hey, we're ahead, we're doing well,
right.
We're behind with 1 swing, and then you lose those 2 games. This game you're behind 3-0, and the NFL's on, so a lot of people are like, and they fought back and won the game. So congratulations, the Royals. Here we go. What a great time of year. We've been waiting for September 5th for so long. I've been counting it down on all these Fridays. How many days until we get a chance to watch the Chiefs? Even their last preseason home game, I was excited. But now, are you kidding me? NFL kicked off last night, and today the Chiefs are center stage.
Look, people, you wake up today. These are the times. What was that meme or that clip from The Office where he says, I wish there was a way that you knew that you were in the good old days while they were happening. Or I wish
these are the good old days.
You wake up today, the Royals are only 2 games out of a wild card spot. The Chiefs kick off the season against the Chargers in Brazil, looking to go to their 4th straight Super Bowl, and Mizzou plays Kansas tomorrow for the first time since 2011, and K-State is fighting against the United States of America and the Army.
The last time K-State
I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them.
That's right.
Someone should write a song about that.
Oh, maybe your son will write a song about that.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is beautiful.
That's how I feel right now.
Oh, man, it's awesome. It is awesome. And K-State versus Army, I mean, Fort Riley Day. Fort Riley is such a big part. Junction City's so close to Manhattan. They're combined. You hear the practice bombs going off all the time. If you are a new student and you haven't been to Manhattan and you're like, what is going on? Is there thunder out there in the summer? There's no clouds. And they're practicing over there. Boom. Mm-hmm. Well, here's the Army coming in. There'll be a standing ovation from the K-State fans when the Army players come out for the last time out of the locker room.
The Army invades Manhattan.
And then you're getting ready to play this game against a team that's 16-3 in their last 19 games.
Jake likes that when I say that.
But here's the funny thing for me. The last time, K-State's only played Army twice in history. The last time was September 1987. What's interesting about that is Mitch Holtis and I were on the call. It was my 2nd game ever broadcasting K-State football. So it brings back some memories of, we're playing Army again. That was a long, long time ago.
Right.
Since this is my 39th year, that was my 2nd game ever to be on, and it was Army at K-State. So it's going to bring back a lot of great memories. I don't know if Mitch Holtis can make it back from Brazil in time and come over to Manhattan by 6 o'clock.
No, he's going to be in Brazil putting the hammer down, I think, from what I've heard. We'll take a break. We've got Stan Weber in studio back after this on WHB.
It takes a team. It takes a team from top to bottom. You know, it starts with the general manager, head coach. They have such a solid foundation here. And then you get to play with guys like these, you know, every day and compete at the highest level. And also the chemistry of this team, how much we actually enjoy being around each other. You know, I actually like Nick and and Pacheco. You know, me and Harrison have great conversations. And I think that's a huge part of it. They bring a lot of guys in that's our locker room guys that bring a special bud to the locker room. I think chemistry plays a huge part, but also putting the right people in the right positions.
Welcome back to New Day with SSJ on Sports Radio 810 WHB. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. We're going to talk to Gary Pinkel coming up just after 7 o'clock. Jeff Penner will have the forecast for us. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day for football tomorrow. It's the 60s today, and I'll take that. I love that. Thank you, Jeff. We'll get the full forecast just before 8 o'clock. New Day Blitz coming up. Pete Sweeney from the Kansas City Star and Chiefs Hall of Famer Tim Grunhard. All that and more between now and 10 o'clock. We've got Stan Weber in studio right now. If you had to name your biggest concern about the game tonight for the Chiefs, what would it be?
Biggest concern tonight would be that the Chargers were able to run the football when they want to. I do not expect that to happen.
Hampton and Harris, 1-2 punch.
I think Steve Spagnuolo will gang up and not let them run the football and say, you've got to go another direction. So it's going to be on Herbert's shoulders, and that may be 3rd and long because I think Harbaugh is directed his mind in a way to say we're not going to give up on the run so people think they're going to run the game out. I don't think that at all. But if they can run when they want to run, if it's 3rd and 4 and they can get 4 yards and keep the drive alive, I don't know what the Chiefs' run defense is going to be like. I couldn't look at preseason and see. I know how good Chris Jones is. I know how good Steve Spagnuolo is at trying to gang up on them. I know how good Nick Bolton is. But the Chiefs' run defense was better last year than it has been generally over the last few years, and the Chargers are going to want to run. So I didn't say, will the Chargers run on them? Will they run on them when they need to? You know, in critical moments, can they get by with not having to have Herbert throw the ball? If Herbert's hot and really, really good, then it's, you know, a big chance the Chargers could win the game because the Chiefs are going to force him to make plays.
By the way, I did want to go back to a note that we talked about yesterday, as it was revealed that NFL Red Zone will now have some commercials, which...
Welcome to ESPN's world.
Jake almost picked up his chair and threw it through the window. ESPN mouthpiece Adam Schefter posted after people went crazy on social media some added clarity. NFL Red Zone is 7 hours, 420 minutes. Thanks, Adam, for the information. Appreciate that.
Thanks for the math.
Over that time, viewers will be served 1 to 2 total minutes of ads in 15-second increments. This comes out to anywhere between 0.25 to 0.5% of the total time, considerably less than other sports entertainment programs. I thought they use Schefter as their
right.
PR guy.
Can I give them some numbers?
Oh, here we go.
There used to be...
You talk about pushing buttons.
It used to be zero. It used to be zero.
It's infinitely more right now, Mr. Schefter.
It's 100% more.
Do you have any idea how pissed off this guy got?
It's 100% more commercials than there used to be.
Absolutely.
He is. There's nobody that loves Red Zone more than him, and he was so pissed off when he found out about this.
The best part of Red Zone.
Right.
Well, that's one of the things that's going to happen is NFL Network is a station on a standalone sport. It's hard to make that work. And even the NFL, which is making more money than a Big Ten network or Major League Baseball, it's the best, but still they didn't make enough money that they're willing to do this deal with ESPN. So now in the future, you won't have ESPN and those talking heads and then NFL Network as an alternative. They're going to mesh the two together and make it the ESPN model. And so we're taking a giant step backwards. But to step on the toes of people in the red zone, almost all my friends love the red zone more than anything else. I mean, they rave
It's the best
about
thing.
it.
I'm sorry, it's the best thing on TV, and I'm just going to be. And I apologize for the language I'm going to use, Stan. I apologize. You can divorce yourself from this, but the witching hour, when everything's happening, that's orgasmic. That is football orgasmic. I don't know. That's a horrible. Come on, I'm just telling you. Like there's chills in my body. It's witching hour, and I scream in my room. Witching hour. My wife and girls have no idea what I'm talking about. What did you say?
But all the
What
red
did
zone
I go-
fans do, and the host is outrageously good.
All the games are coming down to right now the end. All at the same time.
Can you see ESPN?
The text thread starts
Yeah.
firing. We're texting
And
back
they just,
and forth.
They
Yeah.
just, and I hear they leave the house.
But pretty soon, a couple years from now, it'll be some ESPN person that they want to get some pub to.
The witching hour brought to you by. Yeah.
It's slippery because eventually, like Deep said, they'll be like, "Oh, we'll show you some football."
Right. Before we go to the witching hour, let's talk to Pat McAfee and see what he has to say.
Can I raise my hand on something as well on this? Because I'm the one guy who does not get the full bore understanding of what the red zone's about. I don't watch the red zone.
I love it.
Oh no, everyone says it, and I know why. And if I do happen to watch it for just a few minutes, the appreciation for the talent and the movement and no commercials, it is unbelievable. And it's not that expensive. Like a lot of people can have access to the red zone who didn't have direct TV and those kind of things. But I happen to have my own red zone, okay? I watch the games I want to watch, and I have enough TV power in front of me that I do. So I can't say that. But last night's broadcast, NBC, Tirico, Collinsworth, it is awesome. It is elite television. But last night was below par. I mean, why did they refuse to show replays? Did you watch?
Did you hear when
they were telling it was like a great movie or something, like, let's show the play, and then let's go show a coach, and then let's show this, and a picture of the quarterback walking back to the huddle, and great conversation.
Did you see that?
Show
sequence
the
where
replays.
Tirico kept calling Jalen Hurts Prescott.
Oh, I did see that.
When Hurts had the ball. And he said, Prescott showing some toughness here, and they dragged Prescott down.
Running
I'm
to
like,
the left.
and
I
what's
mean,
going on?
right.
And then he goes, "Oh, I apologize."
That was after the rain delay. He
Well,
wasn't
I mean,
back in
didn't-
sequence.
they
He must have had some
didn't-
good food back there.
They didn't switch uniforms.
No, I love those guys and their viewpoint and everything else. But last night I'm going, where are the replays? Where are the replays? Show us replays in football.
I'm all over the place.
Do you guys
And
not follow me on that?
Oh yeah, I
I'm with
do.
you.
But see, this is
absolutely.
But when you watch Red Zone, you see everything. They give you
Red
everything.
Zone. Oh every
They
one of my
give you
friends,
every-
every
and
one
I
of my
feel
friends
like
say that's the greatest.
They do such a great job where you feel like you watched every game, you didn't miss anything, and then the next day because for me it helps me
In
'cause
fantasy football, wow,
and
all
I
the
talked
scores.
about 10 games, and then if I see a certain game like, oh, this is getting real good, you know what? I want to focus on this and get the emotion from this game and the flow of this game.
Are the
Then I'll go
Broncos
to that
really
game.
going to lose? Are the
Yeah.
Broncos really going
Then
to
I
lose?
just lock in. I go back and forth. I'm insane when it comes to Red Zone. I love it. And Jake will fight anyone for these. You would fight to get rid of these commercials, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
You
Put me in
fight
the
for the
octagon.
people.
Put me in the octagon.
You fight for the people.
I would stand up for him.
He wants commercial-free Red Zone. We'll take a break.
That's
back
not
after this.
appropriate when you're
What?
saying as we go to break. You shouldn't have said
I know.
that.
Well, this ain't Red Zone.
Yeah, this ain't the Red
People
Zone.
do not like this anywhere near as much. People sometimes are very happy. Oh, good. Commercial break finally on Sports Radio 810 WHB.
What is up, Kansas City? Jake Gutierrez here. It's week 1, game on. It starts now. Every touchdown brings you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Isn't just football. It's first down fireworks, anytime TD rushes, like Jalen Hurts last night. You get bonus bets. There's all kinds of advantages you can take care of on DraftKings Sportsbook. Every play is your next shot to win. every live bet. You ride that momentum. It shifts all the time, and at DraftKings, you can take advantage of it. Look, right now the Chiefs are sitting at -3, over under 46.5. Take a look at those lines and know that lines and odds are always subject to change from DraftKings Sportsbook. And if you're a new customer, if you haven't tried out DraftKings Sportsbook, now is the time. They have a great deal. This one's for you, new customers. Bet just $5 and you're going to get $300 in bonus bets instantly. What are you waiting for? You can also grab $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. All you need to do is go download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use my code 810WHB. It's that simple. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code 810WHB, and you're going to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first bet of $5 or more. Plus, that's not all. Plus, they're going to give you over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. What are you waiting for? The NFL is here. Week 1 is here. It kicked off last night, and we have another game tonight. You're going to have games all weekend long. It's going to be great. Get on it. Go download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use my code 810WHB to take advantage of $300 in bonus bets instantly when you place just a $5 bet or more. And you're going to get $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus, Kansas only. Eligibility restrictions apply on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issue and see sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.